this is a hell of a point.
I'm gonna pull up that draft. You want me to pull up the draft or the 2020 draft real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Give you all a scope. I got it in here somewhere, and it is right here. Look at this. Everybody take a glance at this draft for 2020, and then I'm gonna pull up 2021. Look at this. Shout out to Titans Wire, man, with the picture. Y'all see that? Are you kidding me? Look at that, bro. That is, you got Isaiah Wilson, Christian Fulton, Darrington Evans, Larrell Murchison, Cole McDonald, who was cut 2 weeks after getting drafted, and Chris Jackson. Is that not awful? Sometimes we can talk about it until you see it. Does that make sense? That is so. Whew. And then I'm gonna show y'all the 2021 draft. Let me pull that up. 2020. Take a good glance. Now let's look at 2021. Here's their draft. Caleb Farley, Dylan Radins. Now, first and second round pick guys now that aren't even on the field. Monty Rice is not even on the field. Elijah Molden can't stay healthy. Des Fitzpatrick's not even on our team. Rashad Weaver is playing kind of where he was drafted. Racey McMath's not on the team. Brady Breeze is not on the team. That is terrible. That's awful. I might log off. That's terrible.
But you know what? I'm going to say this. You got to cut the excuses out. At this time, it's fired. He's done, right? And I think that's where Vrabel's at too. It's like, yeah, we've been dealt the cards that we've been dealt, right? And we are what we are. But the good thing, there's a good thing. There's a little light at the end of the tunnel. His name is Rand Carthon. And we're going to see if this collaboration thing is really a thing, right? Because Rand comes from San Francisco, where when I look at San Francisco, guys and ladies, San Francisco is a team, and I was talking to Hawk about this. There's 2 or 3 teams that I look at, and I'm like, it's almost like these guys, because I don't think Kyle Shanahan played football. He's by circumstance. He's nepotism, right? His dad,
and he was around coach, right? Yep,
and right. He was very smart, right? Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins. He was a ball boy for the Broncos, but he's a very intelligent dude, right? I look at the Eagles coach.
Cal did play. He did play wide receiver in college. I'm not sure where, but it does show he played some receiver back in college.
So he played. Okay, so he played a little bit of football, right? So when I look at these guys, and I'm like, how are they successful? What are they doing that's successful? And then Rand, when he did his press conference, he mentioned analytics. Data. Now, Mike Vrabel's not a data guy, right? He's an old school guy that you're going to go out there and catch that ball. Well, no, you're not going to catch. You're going to block first, and then you're going to catch the ball, right? You're going to go out there and run it down your throat. But what happens when, and this is in life too, what happens when the pendulum shifts, right? When we get into the 21st, 22nd, 23rd century, when you're using AI to dictate certain things, right? And I'm looking at this, I'm like, Rand comes from an analytics background with the 49ers. Our assistant GM, I think, who came from the Packers, also is an analytics guy. He put together a whole system. He created an application for analytics. So if they're bringing that in analytically, just keep that in mind, right? And I don't know if Vrabel fits in that equation. Vrabel's a good guy. He's a good coach, but he's going to have to change his mindset, right? It's like an old school, old person that what's that saying? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, you're going to have to. You got no choice, right? So we'll see. But Hawk, you on to something with the draft, man. I mean, that's maybe 90.
I said that when the drafts happen.
You said that. You said that when. Yeah, you actually did say that when the draft.
When the drafts happen, I said these drafts suck. I really felt that about 2020. I had a little bit more optimism on 2021, but I said, y'all, right now we don't see it yet. Give it 2 or 3 years when these first and second round picks have to be your starters and they're not available. It's gonna hurt us eventually, and that's where we are.